Chennai Super Kings versus Sunrisers Hyderabad at Chepauk. There is plenty of anticipation. Not only because the playoff scenarios are getting very interesting, but also because there is plenty of hype, plenty of anticipation that MS Dhoni might play for the last time in Chepauk. That's what many people believe in. And Chennai Super Kings have put out a tweet stating that fans do stay back. There will be a lot of fan activity after the end of the game. In that, you will definitely see MS Dhoni, because he was part of a fan function that was held prior to the game, wherein he spoke about a lot of things, about captaincy, about all of those things, how he gave Rituraj a free hand. Ravichandran Ashwin, who actually started the fire, is now starting to douse it also. Because everybody is saying, oh, MS Dhoni will come today, he will ensure that, okay, Chennai Super Kings fans and all the Chepauk fans get their due. But hold on. Ashwin has tweeted, not happening today. In 2027, maybe, don't think any batting changes will happen. Akil Hossain in #CSK versus SRH. You all wanted to believe from his particular statement a couple of days back. Now do you want to believe him? Some fans wrote, thank God you put out this tweet. I was thinking whether I should go to the stadium or not. Now I'm not going to the stadium. Well done. But on the other hand, is in 2027, this is the date. Maybe what has happened is because MS Dhoni is not played at all in 2026. Even if he plays 1-2 games, it still qualifies as he's played very little. The retirement date is most likely 2027. He'll honor the contract, call it quits in 2027. That's the end. No date beyond that. That's what Ashwin's thinking. But Ashwin had also thought 2 days earlier, prior to this tweet. On his YouTube channel, he mentioned, I have a feeling that against Sunrisers Hyderabad, there is a good chance of him playing. He has been ready to take the field for the last 2-3 games. Now, let me just bust this theory about he has been ready. Look at the statements that have been coming. Earlier, he was going to travel with the team to Lucknow, but then he didn't travel. It was his decision, by the way. He doesn't want to disturb the winning team combination. But now why would he want to disturb it? Try making 2 + 2 = 4, but social media and all the fans will be insistent 2 + 2 is equivalent to 5. CSK technically are not out of the playoff race yet. Yes, if they lose today, 3 of the 4 playoff spots will be determined. Because if SRH win, then GT and SRH will qualify along with RCB. The battle will then remain only for the 4th spot between RR, CSK, DC, KKR, PBKS. If CSK are very, very serious about the playoffs, they can't play an MS Dhoni. How do you play a guy who's not held a bat, who's not been on the field for 1.5 years? And then suddenly he comes and then says, oh, he's going to change CSK's fortunes. Delusion has a limit. But in this case, there might be no limit whatsoever. Playing MS Dhoni today, even as an impact sub, oh, Prashant Veer is not bowling, let him be the power hitter. When was the last time you did such a thing like that? If CSK were not in playoff contention, then I would agree, okay, let MS Dhoni play. But at such a crucial juncture, what is the key thing? Playoffs or fan optics? For crying out loud, fan optics doesn't win you titles. Smart strategy does. Is MS Dhoni going to retire after this? That only MS Dhoni can answer. And you know in his history, he's retired in the most weird ways. He made a press conference in the test match, retired after that. He suddenly announced in a post or in a tweet, consider me retired from 1929 hours on August 15, 2020. After that semi-final at Old Trafford. He wants to play one last T20 in Chepauk. One of the Chennai Super Kings super fans, Saravanan Hari, had told me a couple of years ago, we pray that he doesn't play in Chepauk. These are his words, because the Chennai Super Kings fans will not be able to take it. Is that prophecy about to come true? Let's see what happens in the game today. But rationally, if you look at it, rationally, MS is not playing today. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.